We have bricks. State of them, that. The original London brick. We're going to start around the back. Gonna be a fun day. Got a bit of a stretch down here. Ain't going to get too high, I don't think. I'll get to about there, no problem. Got monkey arms. The client loaded me out some bricks. Wasn't a bad attempt. We'll have to adjust these to get our boards in between. We're going to take this little back section on first. And just a little return around here. These are a different brick, don't it? Anyone that uses these bricks, I don't use them very often, but fucking state of them. And that's how they come, look. That is how they come. Oh, to get down, isn't they? Yeah, mate. Start picking and dipping, I think. What's that? Yeah, no, that's alright. Yeah, no, I'm all good, mate. So much easier. So much easier just dropping them in like that.
Oh, fucking made him bend over, didn't I? Fucking hell, Jesus.
Who's that? What?
He'd never hire me again. Fucking made him bend over once too much.
A bit too good, close for comfort.
Yeah. Sometimes you keep bending over in front of each other, slip your finger in your ass.
Yeah. I'll keep bending over then. So we just got this side up. Just a big corner up. Ran a few in. Let's get this done here. Right, we've just got to work. I just wanted to talk about something. Someone made a comment on, I think it was YouTube, to my Friday video. And they said something like, you can't have your cake, your slice of cake or whatever that saying is, and eat it, because I'd left at 12:30 on the Friday, but yet the day before I was talking about a bricklayer's winter. First of all, I just want to say that I'm working Saturdays and Sundays at the minute, so I left on the Friday. Not that I have to explain myself to anyone, but I left on the Friday at 12:30 because I had to go to the bank to sort out some documentation for my accountants, because I couldn't seem to do it on my laptop. Well, Amy couldn't seem to do it on the laptop, so we went into the bank, and that's why we left. Second of all, what I want to say is about bricklayers losing money and everything over the winter period. I just wanted to talk about how I personally get through it. And I don't want to put anyone off bricklaying, because it's a fantastic job. I love it. You do have to be fit and strong to really enjoy it. Because if you're not, then you will struggle, through the years if you're not fit and strong. Good sleep, good food. You will struggle to do it, and you should be getting good sleep, good food anyway, and no matter what job you're doing, you should be doing that anyway. But I just wanted to say that I get through it pretty easy now because I earn well. I earn well because I put the effort in when I'm at work. It doesn't matter how many hours I'm at work. You can up your pace or slow it down. You can lay 1,000 bricks by 4 o'clock, or you can lay 1,000 bricks by 12 o'clock, depending on how you up your pace or how you slow it down. So it doesn't matter how many hours you're at work, it's the effort that you put in when you're there. And the last 3 years, 4 years, you know, I'm 34 now. I'd say the last 3, 4 years have been the years where I've had no troubles getting through winter periods at all. And it's not because I earn more, it's because I don't really spend it as much anymore. I don't need anything. When I was younger and I'd come out of my apprenticeship, I was getting day work money for a while. I was still living with my nan and granddad. I went on to Price and started earning like £1,000 a week, which was a lot of money to me at the time. And I was like, yeah, I'm moving out, you know, moved out. Fucking got a 4-litre V8 BMW on finance for 25 grand. You know, as you do, fucking getting some money coming in, and you're young, you don't know, you're very immature, and you don't spend money on the right things, really. I mean, don't get me wrong, I got this truck on finance about 6 years ago, but it was business lease, blah, blah, blah. That's a different thing anyway. But I started drinking a lot, started doing drugs. I'd never done drugs before, but I had all this money, and I started making all the wrong decisions and doing everything wrong, basically. And it was a good 5 years before I even really hit a point where I was really low. I didn't know what to do with myself. And I think it takes something bad to happen sometimes to someone for you to realise you're going down the wrong way. And it took me to, you know, I was on site one day. I had a big orange van. Everyone knew it was me. I had a big orange van. I was on site, I had a gang. Everything was going wrong because, you know, I was getting on it at the weekends, and then I was eating junk food through the week. And then because the junk food makes you feel like shit all week, you then want to feel good again. So you get on it again at the weekend, and it is just a roller coaster of emotions that is not good for any living person on the planet. And I broke down round the back of my van, crying my eyes out. And I never cry. I'm quite stoic, I suppose the word is sometimes. I don't feel sorry for anyone. I feel like everyone is where they are through their own journey through life. They've got to where they are because of themselves, and the only person that can put someone where they need to be is themselves. So that point for me was a changing point for me, and I stopped drinking for about 8 months. Because when you drink, if you start doing drugs, then you'll have a drink and then you'll do the drugs, and that is how it starts going down. And so I said, no, I need to stop drinking. I stopped drinking, and suddenly I had loads of fucking money. Everything started changing for me, and it was a big eye-opener for me personally of where I was going wrong. Drinking drugs, eating junk, you know, it was a big eye-opener for me personally. So it took me going on and off and on and off of drinking for another 5 years. You know, I'd have another stage of doing it again, and then not doing it again, and then doing it again. And I'm at a point in my life where what I want to say to you youngsters out there is, if I could give any advice, I know everyone says, oh, you're young, go out and have fun. Fun is not drinking. If I could give you any advice, it would to be stay away from drink altogether. Do not fall into the trap of alcohol is fun, because it is not. You might feel great for 2 hours on your first night, and then you just turn into a slob. You feel like shit the next day. And as you get older, it will turn into 3 days, 4 days. It is not fucking worth it. Believe me, it is not worth it. And if I could give any advice, it would be just don't even bother starting. Start your apprenticeship. Get your head down. Fuck everyone else. Get on with it. People that drink will bring you down. It did with me, and I was one of the people that brought other people down, and I brought myself down. Now, I'm at a stage now in my life where I'm pretty happy. You know, I eat well, I sleep well. I because of that, I can work harder. I don't ever struggle. You know, if I have a takeaway at the weekend, so fucking be it. You know, I had a fucking pizza last night. I woke up, my guts was in bits, and I thought, what the fuck did I do that for? But we need, right, so you get jobs like going working out at sea and stuff like that. Yeah, they go away for 6 months. And they do 6 months solid, and they're paid enough money to last 6 months, another 6 months. If you worked 6 months solid as a bricklayer and you was good at your job, you could have 6 months off as well. So I don't want to put anyone off saying, oh, you lose 3 months over the Christmas period, because you do. And it's more for me, the comments that I was making, it is more for my workers. After 10 years of being a bricklayer, if you have dedicated yourself to your job, right, and you have learnt it, you're not fucking about with drink and drugs, you're going to do great as a bricklayer. If you eat well, sleep well, don't do drink, don't do drugs, you know, and you don't eat junk food, you're going to do fucking great as a bricklayer. Believe me on that one. Because you'll just outwork everyone with ease. You know, you'll get someone that can do 1,000 bricks in a day, but the next day they're fucked. Whereas someone who looks after themselves and isn't stupid like I have been, doing drink and drugs, they'll do another 1,000 the next day. They'll do another 1,000 the next day. And you can earn a fucking fortune as a bricklayer if you are good at it. And whether this upsets people or not, I don't give a fuck. But there's so many people that just don't live life right. And I was one of them. I'm getting better at it as a person. I'm not perfect, and I never will be. I am no saint. I've never been a saint. But if I can, you know, give some advice, it's just to fucking not bother with drinking drugs. Don't do it. Ain't worth it. And you'll do better as a person in life anyway, because the only person that can get you where you need to be in life is yourself, and that is it. So anyway, I just wanted to talk about that this morning, because I feel like I didn't want to put anyone off being a bricklayer, you know, but it is something that does need to be addressed for the masses of bricklayers. You know, I mean, how much is it to ask for a building, for a main contractor? A main contractor is not the bricklaying contractor, it's the, you know, the people that employ all the contractors, the bricklaying contractors, the roofing contractors, the plumbing contractors. That's the main contractor. So, you know, like Countryside is a main contractor. You know, how hard is it for them to just, you know, give us a 3-month period where they scaffold wrap everything and put a scaffold roof over the top? But the big companies do make a lot, but they've got shareholders, and you know how it all works. So, you know, they're all greedy cunts. The trouble with the world today is everything is about money, and it's quite sad that I'm not really too fussed about money. I mean, I have it because I've got better at life as a person. It is just a number you are looking at in the bank, right? If you've got enough to live and enough to be happy, that is what rich is being about. And rich isn't how much money you got, it's how happy you are in life. And if you've got enough money to live, then you're doing well. So, right, let's go and get some work done. Bricks. Oi Tyler, why don't I get my tools clean like this every day? Right, that's what we got up in the end. You know what Sunday means, don't ya? Sunday means, what's Sunday mean?
Roast dinner!
Roast dinner. I got. You alright?
I missed you. You're hot.
Oh, tell me about it.
Bath's ready, off you go.
Bath's ready. Oi, guess what I've got going on upstairs? Amy! Did you put all 5 in?
Yeah, mate.
It's melted.
Has it?
Yeah.
Get in it, quick!
Oh, it's fucking cold, mate. It's freezing, isn't it?
I'm gonna go all the way under, thank you.
Alright. He looks like an acorn. He looks like that chicken wing there. At the end of it. You know what happened when the blood come rushing back though, babe, didn't ya? Gonna have to take 2 minutes of my time. As long as
I've got a bra on. Be careful.
That's alright, they're massive. I'm a bum man anyway, you know I'm a bum man. I'm only joking.
You're not having dinner.
Yeah. We'll see. The blood will come rushing back in 10 minutes and you'll know what's hit ya. It weren't a bad day in the end. We got the scaffold. He's going to try and get it up for tomorrow. I got that forklift to finish what I done on Friday. So I'm going to go to site and get that done. I think I've only got a second lift to get on with at the minute on that site. So what I'm going to do is, he's going to get some sand and cement delivered and get the scaffold done tomorrow. So hopefully, if we get the 4th lift finished tomorrow, might make a start on the 2nd lift, and then I'll go back there and get the 2nd lift done on the private. Then he's going to get the floors done, get it inspected, and then I'll probably be back there Saturday and Sunday to get the 3rd lift done. So yeah, keep busy, because the winter's coming. Dun, 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 dun,
I'm joking.
You're only joking. You ain't going to eat all that anyway.
It's so real, mate.
No, you won't. What have I got then? Oh, rate my plate, guys. What do you think of Amy's roast potatoes? Homemade.
Oh, I made them really differently today.
Really differently? Mm-hmm. What do you reckon? What do you reckon on our roasties, look? What we got? We've got some sweet potato mash and cabbage. Broccoli. Mmm. Oh, baby.
Oh, did I
She's after something. What are you after? The D? That's a
I don't
yes.
need to be. Sure you don't want gravy?
Yes, I'm sure I don't want gravy. I like the taste of the food.
Mine looks banging now.
Amy likes gravy. Are you a gravy guy or a...
Everyone is gravy.
No, they're not.
You're just
Everyone's not
weird.
gravy. I like the taste of the food, not the fucking gravy. I don't want to eat gravy. I want to eat good potatoes. I want to eat I want to taste the chicken. I want to taste the carrots.
That's upside down.
It don't matter. I'll flip it. I'm fucking... Why don't you just pour some gravy in a cup and drink it?
I could.
Mate, the trouble is, when you eat loads of fucking shit food all the time, you don't get the real taste of real food. Once you take sugar out your diet.
Go on, rate a potato then. Eat
Rate
it.
potato.
They're different today.
Once you stop eating like fucking sugary foods, things start tasting better. Oh, mate. Ha.
They've only just come out the oven. I should have said that.
That's fucking hot. That's cold in my mouth.
Just some water.
And don't drink when you fucking eat your food either. It waters down your digestive system. It's not good. Dr. Collison.